All right. All right, guys, I got a couple more stories. We're not done yet. Hope you're not tired of watching videos, because I think I got one more video. I got one more video. So we all know that Alex Jones has been in a lot of hot water, right? Yeah, he has been in a lot of hot water. Alex Jones has kicked off Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube, and Facebook. Well, now it's come down to this. He's also been kicked off Twitter. Permanently suspended is what they call it. That's right. Alex Jones is gone from all platforms other than his own website. And I think he can still get his podcast or something via him, but he's not ranked on anything. He's not ranked on anything controlled by the Silicon Valley people. Like, I think you can still get it, but you got to really work to get it now. Okay, so I know you're wondering, like, what did Alex Jones do to get himself kicked off Twitter? Well, I'll share with you what he did. Alex was being Alex. Here's the clip.
And I don't read your website.
Sure, and they demonize me in these very hearings, and then he plays dumb.
Here's the question.
Infowars.com.
Do you think that does Google, does Facebook, does Twitter, do they need to be regulated like do they need to be regulated?
Marco Rubio the snake. Little frat boy here.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah, sure.
This guy? I swear to God, I don't
you
know
better
who
hope
you
you
are,
can
man.
deplatform me. Tens of millions of views.
Infowars.
Bigger than Rush Limbaugh. He knows who Infowars is.
But
Playing this joke over here. That's why the deplatforming didn't work.
But here's the question. Here's a question.
Wait, don't touch me again, man. I'm asking you not to touch me.
Well, sure, I just patted you nicely.
I know, but I don't want to be. I don't know
you. Want me to get
I
arrested?
don't know who you are.
It's not just going to.
You're not going to get arrested, man. You're not going to get arrested. I'll take care of it myself.
Oh, he'll beat me up.
I didn't say that.
You didn't know who I am, but he's so mad. You're not going to silence me. You're not going to silence America.
But there are people.
You are literally like a little gangster thug.
You
Rubio
feel
just threatened to physically take care of me.
There are people
There goes Rubio.
Twitter.
But it's already going on here.
Another thing is to
The
say we're
Democrats
going to
are
go after
raping the
free
Republicans.
speech. Because at some point someone has to make a
Democrats are raping
determination. What's the
Infowars.
difference between, misinformation from abroad and differences of opinion within the United States? It's a very fine line, and that's something we need to be careful about. We don't overreach in that direction.
But then he doesn't know
so
about
these
Infowars
companies, but they don't become agents of authoritarian regimes abroad to crack down on free speech, because there's a balance between what is free speech and what people disagree on.
Poor Rubio.
I'm sorry, we gotta go.
Yeah, man, I gotta go to the committee.
Exactly.
You guys can talk to this clown.
Oh, yeah. There's a little frat boy.
Male frogs are turning into female frogs, and you got the reptiles are coming out of the sewers and destroying us. This is what's going on. And you got little Marco Rubio. Little Marco Rubio. Come on, guys. Look, Alex Jones, man. He's always been this way. This is who he is. He's confrontational. He's loud. He's a great pain in the ass, frankly. And he was very annoying. And I didn't like this clip mainly because what he did was he kind of made Rubio look kind of cool in a way. Like Rubio did say, hey, I'll take care of you myself. Like, that was sort of like a threat. I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean? If I touch you, you touch me again, what are you going to do? How are you going to take care of it yourself? But, that's what Alex Jones does. He gets under your skin with, stuff like that. This played well for Rubio with some people, and I think Alex Jones had played well with him, but for whatever reason, Twitter saw it another way. And now I will admit there was more clips. There are other clips out there. I didn't get a chance to grab all of them, because Alex continued to be filmed after this event. Like, this was not all. This wasn't the only video of Alex Jones that day. Like, there were videos of him like acting unstable. like this was as cool and calm as he was. Like, I saw him jumping or leapfrogging or something, and I don't know, man. I hate to see a person just like go down in flames like this, It's just sad that this person would do that, I've been on his show with Alex Jones one time. He invited me on. We talked about censorship. He was regular. I mean, he was calm. He was stable. He was rational. We had a conversation. He was polite. He stated how he felt. I stated how I felt, and I had no problems at all with Alex Jones. but I don't know. I mean, I look at other stuff he's done, and I'm going like, what is this? You know, so I don't know. That is the extent of my interaction with Alex Jones. I don't agree with the doxing of parents, kids, dead kids, parents, all of the Sandy Hook stuff. Like, that's horrible stuff, guys. You know, I'm not here to defend Alex Jones. I just want to defend free speech. I do not defend sending people to people's houses, swatting, or any nonsense like that. You know, just don't do that. All right. So, but like this, people have different styles of trying to get their point across. My thing was, Alex wasn't really asking a question, nor did he have a microphone. If you're just there and someone's being interviewed, you are sort of harassing. You don't have a mic. You know, you're not asking questions with a mic and filming it. You're not even a citizen journalist at this point. You're just a guy interrupting a press conference. Exactly what he was. Now, why does Twitter take it upon themselves to suspend him based on actions? I don't know. It said he was a harassing bully. And they can suspend anybody they want to off their platform, including me. So I'm just going to leave it there and just say that's what Alex Jones has kicked off the platform, guys. And I'm not here to rejoice about it. Some people are jumping up and down. Other people think they're untouchable because they're with networks. And if you are not, let me put it this way, if you're not in a situation where you could possibly be censored or kicked off a platform, that probably means you're toting the line. Yeah, it probably means that you're an establishment, very comfort. You're in a space where it's very safe, and that's not a compliment, because if you're not challenging authority, if you're not challenging the establishment, what good are you? So yeah, you're safe, and you want to point fingers at others and say and make it all about extremists like white nationalists and crazy interactions like this with Alex Jones. But they're using this to go after a lot of other people that are very good-hearted people, humanitarians, people who speak truth to power. And just because you are lame and you choose not to speak truth to power doesn't mean you're better. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with us. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Maybe you lack a backbone. Maybe you don't really care about people. Maybe you're more concerned about your wallet. See, those people who are willing to put it all on the line could lose everything that they've built up. Those are the people that deserve support. I don't agree with what Alex is doing, with the way that he handles business, but it's not up to me to agree or disagree, right? It's not up to me what I like or don't like, and that's the beauty of individuals making a choice about what type of content they want to consume. So I'm gonna leave it there. It is what it is. Alex Jones no longer on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or Spotify.